Hey guys, Bruce here from Cincy Slots. Wanted to share with you a few cars that have come in from Slot It. We received these cars last Friday. They are on the page and ready to be purchased if you're interested. So the first one we have is the Lancia LC2. So there's that guy. And then we have a Porsche 962C Repsol. This one's pretty cool. I like the colors on this one. I left my iPad at the shop, so I'm trying to use my phone. It's a little harder with the screen being much smaller. And the last one is the Jaguar Castrol. Seems to be quite a few of these in various Jaguar models, but this is the Go Fast version. Like I said, we have those available on our page now. I just wanted to go over a few things that we've been working on. We've talked about them in the past. So I've got some of these Porsche 956, 962 bodies for HO that I want to put on our page if anybody's interested. They do come with a clip already in there. I also have when Johnny Lightning would sell just their HO bodies for T-Jets, they would come with this pullback chassis, so you roll it backwards and then it springs the car forward. So this was the first A-Team van that I made to fit the pullback chassis. I'm sure plenty of people have those. I painted the windows. I hadn't painted anything else yet, but it's a pretty nice fit as far as the wheelbase. And then I did one for a T-Jet, which these are supposed to be the same, but they don't really line up the same, and I can't explain it, but this is the T-Jet version. And this has not been painted or anything. It's straight off the printer. You're gonna need to tap your own holes, but it's not that hard. You just put the chassis on there, mark your holes, drill it, screw it, you're done. And then I also made one that fits the AFX specialty chassis. This one I might alter a little bit more and make it so, let's see if you can see it. See, it kind of has that, because there's nothing to screw it down in the back. So where I made these tabs that the chassis slides into, I think I'm going to make those tighter and make it so people can, if I can't get it just right, make it a little tighter, and then you can sand it to fit so it goes up in there nice and snug. But this one I did hand paint, so it's not the greatest, but you get the idea. But it does look cool. I didn't go to the trouble of painting it red, striping it, getting the black paint and making a full A-Team van, so I just made it just a straight blue street van. But they are pretty cool. And I just finished printing the first round of the T-Jet and the specialty chassis version, so if you want one of those, either shoot us an email or I hope to have them up on our page sometime tomorrow. I also have some of these test bodies of a Corvette wide body. So if anybody wants any of these prototype bodies, they're in different wheelbase, because I was trying to get it to fit the okay, not sure you can tell, but it's a little bit longer. I was trying to get them to fit the Greenwood monogram Corvette, and I don't think that's gonna work just because by the time you get the correct wheelbase, then the guide becomes a problem with the front bumper right up in here. And I haven't gotten that far, but I don't really want to trim my chassis because I might still want to use it for something else. But the first version didn't have these little bars in here, and when I took it off the tree, the body cracked in a couple different places, so I added those supports to give the body some strength. You will need to take a Coke bottle or some type of softer clear plastic and make your windshield. That's the only downside to resin printed bodies, is most people don't have windows, and when they do, they're not the best fit. I also have the full A-Team van. This was the first one I printed. It's really heavy because they left all that inside. So I went in, I don't have one without the body on it, but I went in and pretty much gutted all this extra resin to make the body as thin and light as I can, so it's not super top heavy. If you want to compare the van that I have to the regular AFX, it is a little bigger, but when you look at it, I think the A-Team van looks a little more realistic than the Dodge van. And I don't have the Ford Specialty chassis van to compare it to, but it's a little longer than the Dodge one. So, and lastly, again, back to our wheel inserts. We've got some new ones coming. I call these the deer antler because that's kind of what it looks like. Still have our NSR truck wheel for the rears. I got fronts. We got the 5-spoke. Some of these. I got this guy. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Also got brake rotors. Everything will be unpainted, so you got to do it yourself, but you're also only paying like $1.99 for a set. These are deep dish for like the old Audi A4 like DTM cars with the air fins on it to cool the brakes. So be sure to check out our wheel insert page as well as our figure page. We've created pages specifically for them. If there's anything you need, look us up, CincySlots.com, and we'll get your order out as fast as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll be in touch hopefully soon, as Carrera claims the NASCARs should be available in the first or second week of October. And one other thing I forgot to mention, I will be looking at / picking up a new collection this Saturday, so stay tuned for that. It's got a lot of new stuff, a lot of, again, people buy the car, take it out, test run it, put it back in the box. It's not ideal because, you know, I still have to list it as used, even if it's only been around a couple times. Because if someone sees a scuff on the guide, then they get mad because it's used, not new, even though it looks new. So, you know, I'll get all that sorted out. And then there's also, you know, probably I don't know, 50 or 60 cars that, you know, were used as regular race cars, and I'm sure they're pretty rough, but the price will be in line with that. I think in total it's 330 cars. There's a few HO, some Carrera Go. So once we get those sorted out, keep an eye out for them, probably mid-week next week. And we'll be in touch with you soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.